Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and Jum Mubarak. My name is Preacher Moss, and this is your Friday Reminder. This story comes from my childhood and kind of celebrates Father's Day a little bit. I was about 8, 9 years old, and I had gotten into a tussle with the local bully, the neighborhood bully, and I made the big mistake of fighting back. He took my basketball, and I had to go home without my basketball. And my father was coming home from work, and he saw me walking home from the court, and he realized I didn't have the basketball. He rolled down the window. He said, "Son, what's going on?" And I told him the whole story, and my dad looked at me. He said, "Well, do you believe that you were right? That's your basketball?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Well, you got to stand up. Sometimes you got to stand up, even if you get knocked down." And those words inspired me, and I looped back, and I went back to the basketball court with full intentions of fighting this young man till I got my basketball back. Why? Because I had rights. I was a human being. I was not going to be oppressed. And as I walked up to the court, I saw a car come around the corner. It was my father's car. And I was walking to the court to face the bully and hit the horn, beep, beep. And then I went back and I said, "Pops, you here to see me fight the bully?" He looked at the bully, and the bully is about 19 times taller than me. He said, "No, son, I'm not here to see you fight the bully." He said, "I'm here to save your life. Get in the car before something else happens. We can get another basketball." Now, we laughed and we joked. And I told my father, the bully was actually kind of mad because I made some jokes about him being held back in the fourth and fifth grade. I said, "You're never going to get out of sixth grade. You won't graduate. You're going to retire." That pretty much started the fight. However, the compassion and mercy of my father drew check on me to instill in me that I had rights. So you have to understand, being a father is hard. Being a black father is even more difficult, because you have to explain to somebody what the conditions are before you even reach them. And my father told me to stand up. So for this weekend, for this Father's Day, for our fathers who are here, our fathers who are past, and fathers who will be in the future, I pray that Allah put in our hearts the understanding of position. Position in the aspect that we are divinely situated to lead families, to lead communities. Despite all the politics about gender and all of that, a man is a man. And a man, in accordance with what Allah says in His Quran and His holy book, is that we are leaders of our community. We are not dividers of our community. And even sometimes you'll find yourself overmatched and the odds don't look so good. Even then, you got to stand up and be a man. My father's name is Clifford Moss Jr. He passed the last part of September, the end of September. And I always remember him preparing me for death. He said, "Son," he said, "I want you to know, ain't nobody going to get out of here alive." And I believe that. And when he returned to Allah, may Allah be pleased with him, I was sad. I won't lie to you. I'm a man, but I cried like a newborn because I lost my friend, my mentor, my guide, someone who had been a sidekick my entire life. All of us will go through this at some point in time. But it's my hope that you'll have a little bit of a smile in your heart when you think about your fathers as well as your mothers, and understand that Allah has a divine plan. All right? So, for all you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. For all you soon-to-be fathers out there, happy Father's Day in the present. I would just want to say, hey, listen, my father's not here. I hope you're listening. Clifford Moss Jr., thank you for being my father. You're a hell of a dude. You guys take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allah is God. See you next week.